Hi everyone, so James of Sherry here. How you doing? Welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 4. Last time round, I struggled with puzzles. This time round, we're back with Olu. Now, there is something I forgot. Very important. Now you can actually exit any time from there, and it's very important. When you do, you go all the way to Sarai, and there's a frog guy NPC in the tavern. Talk to him, and you buy his treasure off him for I think it's like 100 odd zenny. Very important you do that. Anyways, well, you're looking a lot better. Thank you for your caring ministrations, Bunyan. The time for me has come for me to quit this place. Folu. Looks like you're in a hurry or something. I don't need to know, but tell me this. You were on the run from someone, weren't you? Does this mean there's going to be another war? I did my time. I've seen my share of fights. Something tells me that there's a big one brewing. Like, were a soldier. Yeah, I was. Because it's just I'm older now. But when I look back at it all now, it seems so pointless. I mean, sure, maybe when the first Emperor started it, that war had some kind of purpose. But it went on for so long that the war itself became the purpose. None of us knew what we were even fighting for. The war took on a life of its own. The mortals, they understand not. Forgive me, I merely spoke aloud by thoughts. Farewell. Alright, so we're gonna move on. How? By what means didst thou find us? Even if your majesty is still not fully recovered, you are still a god, one of the endless. Even if you do not avail yourself of your powers, the act of simply speaking your own name creates a ripple in the world large enough that those sensitive to such things can sense your presence immediately. 'Twould appear that thou wouldst not have us enter the capital by any persuasion. Indeed, time has not blunted my lord's perceptions. Alright, our next boss. We get to beat up this thing, Kafu. One of Yom's servants uses fire and wind magical attacks. So, yeah, pretty much you always want to transform into a dragon. Elder Stream is kind of strong, because it is his breath attack. Yeah, look how much damage it does, and plus it's fire, so I don't know if that's like 50% more damage. I usually start off with a razor because breath attacks are best used at full health because the damage they do is dependent on your hit points and a stat. Ow, 130. Alright, now to Frost Strike him to death. Regular attack, huh? No counter. This won't do as much damage as it did before, because yeah, look how little that damage does. 15, 15, 10, 7. Anyway, we're going to keep Frost Striking. Maybe one more should do it. There we go. We got a bunch of XP, and we even get a Fire Ward. I should have known that toppling your majesty would not be so easily achieved. I had not realized your powers had returned to such an extent. Well, 'tis true that we have recovered but a portion of our power. Thou should knowest thee, a more immortal, poseth no dangers to us. One such as I cannot be vanquished by one such as thee. Perhaps. The creature your majesty just defeated is but one of many I command. Furthermore, unless I am mistaken, I believe that your other half is but recently born, yes? Even if he should be like a god like yourself, he would be somewhat easier for us to deal with, would he not? Verily, though I was fain to admit it, thou speakest truly. My path then is clear. I must hasten to the capital ere I find of him. Blast! Already he has enough power to fly? After him, don't let him escape. Unfortunately, our enemy also has an ability, like a subject that can fly. So I'm not sure how much flying is going to help us here. Let's worth a shot. Thanks much. Morlock again. How many more times does that make this month? I don't think I've ever seen anyone who cares about making a profit as much as he does. Tell me about it. So the size of those crates he's bringing in. Yeah, well, I suppose you have to be like that to make the kind of deals he does. We're opposite sides, remember? So the coast is clear. Looks like everything was planned. Yep. Now we've come this far. There's no way we're going back without Alina. Claire's right. We cannot return. Can't go back. So that's why I mentioned the very important treasure in Sorai before you exit out here, because you cannot come back. You can't go back. Alright, I don't remember this place. I think it's just a very basic, you go to the next bit, but I'm not confident. I know one of these has something in them. Still looking for the moon sword. I checked that. Yeah, you get free healing herbs for that. And over here, get glass domino. not enough. Just in case it wasn't, this is enough. I could have traded it. It's fine. Right, now we're fully kitted out. We can actually proceed. So I'll only fight the bandits. Because they do drop that. They have a chance of dropping that weapon for Ryu that I've wanted since like 2 episodes ago. Yeah, usually whenever you come across something that says anything here, nothing here, that means you've got the thing. That was there. This is a good way of like ascertaining. Yeah, not here either. Oh, come on. But what you need to do instead of the left is you exit. So it's the gateway, huh? Lift. What the? It looks like it's been activated. No, what are we waiting for then? I guess we're supposed to jump in there. Come on. That's far enough. Alright then. And just who taught you your people your manners, hmm? Who do you think you are? This belongs to the Empire. Did you think you could just walk right up and use it without asking? Hmm? We don't want any trouble. I don't suppose you'd be willing to let us go, would you? I'm afraid not. I owe that rump there for what he did to me. And that hurt, you know. You got a sword sliced in your face. Or broken over your face. Alright, that's how you want it then. Was it pretty brave going after us yourself? Brave. Or stupid. Sticks and stones, sticks and stones. You came along for a reason. Because I don't need any help to deal with the likes of you. By the power granted me, I command thee. Yamchaff, warrior spirit, thou art summoned. Alright, this is our next boss. It is Yamchaff. Now, this one is a bit of a unique boss. The charm is his weakness, try a combo attack on it. So, in order to get it to turn around for you to hit its charm, you need to do a combo attack on it to start off with. That's enough, even a combo of 2 will work. Nice damage. So what I like to do is I like to use like basically the low AP combos at this point because he is higher defense. Usually, because he's a boss, he's pretty much going to be immune to anything like defense down or anything like that there, so no point in using that. The first hit missed, unfortunately. Ow. The thing is, this still does damage to him. Oh, 6. Wow. Yeah, that's the problem with Wild Swing slash Wild Slot Shot, is it can do just varying damage. All hits. Good. Not gonna stop my usual shenanigans. I'm gonna try Snap. Might as well. I don't think it's gonna work, but you never know. There's a small, I think it's like the percentage chance is like super small. Oh, we killed it. Didn't matter anyway. To 2,000 experience. And we get Ice Punch. Yamcha, but hi. Look. Yeah, it's closing. Move. Go, go, go. dragon. But that's not possible. Oh boy. Well, I guess that means there won't be anyone coming after us for a while, at least. Still, I don't think the Empire will give up that easily. Better keep our guard up just in case. Alright, let's get going. Alina's here somewhere, and I intend to find her. Alright, so we actually learned Rejuvenate, which is basically better heal. Costs more AP, but it's definitely worth it to have. Like, it costs 9 AP to do, but it's worth it. For if you really need emergency healing. I do like this piece. I don't know what it's called, but I do like it. Anyway, we get actually the Empire stream now, because we are in the Empire. Darn, not off. Now the problem is Ram is basically their wild swing attack. So this basically, it can do up to like 2 times damage, so it can be very strict, very strong. Nice parry. Nice crit. A little bit unnecessary, but sure. We get ammonia times 2. And a vitamin over there. Oh, was I meant to... Oops. I do like usually fighting greens because we get the initiative. Of course, I do need money, so... That's where I was, wasn't it? Right, so from here... just exit out, and we're here. So... I'll leave this episode right here. Next time on Breath of Fire 4, we will explore the Empire and see what lies in wait for us there. So, that being said, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe to Power Activity, or spread fun and positivity for all. So, of course, see you.